Hello guys, welcome back to the crew Wildrun. A new qualifier has started today, European and American, sort of non-Asian, let's put it that way. So basically means you can't use Subarus, Nissans and stuff like that, which is a bit of a problem for some events. But first look at scores, that's what we are going to do here. So I guess we start with precision test. I used the Ducati Diavol here in circuit spec. Probably it will end up in doing this with a drag car. At least that's where the top scores will be, using a drag car here. There are a few, well, corners like this one, but even missed the gate. Nope. This is not the way to go. I'll finish the run, missed two gates though. Scoring 7,600, maybe if I hit those gates I would have gone to 8,000-9,000, something like that. So this is probably not the way to go. See, now I already saw 5-digit scores. 10,000, 12,000 and so on. So I just turned around and well, basically we're going to do the same skill test, but from the other side this time. Pretty straightforward here. Corner, little bump coming out. Okay, that corner can be taken as well, and maybe 2 more 3 gates. Going this way, yeah, probably a drag car would be possible. 11,253. There are not that many players ranked, a couple of hundred. By Sunday night that will be a couple of thousand. So yeah, that's for the precision skill test. The rest I did with a drag car, a jump, although it is on the dirt, manual gears. Other than that, just on keyboard settings. The reason I use manual gear here is if you go automatic it kinda stays in second gear and then it limits you to the dirt at 170 kilometers an hour. Not the case if you use manual, as you can see. Third gear, I'm not sure if I even used fourth. Hit the nitro though. On landing here. No, I keep it in third gear. Sometimes that gives you more boost if you keep it in third than going to fourth, because you will not have enough speed. 13,200 something. I'm gonna see what it does if we go from start. As you can see, sort of in the air you get the boost if you keep it in third gear from the start. So we probably have to go back a bit, but not as far as I was going at the first run. I think I improved though, so I just keep this running for a while. Basically sorta, well, more or less live footage what you see here. Just doing messing about on the test, setting a few scores. Bit messy here, have to go down third gear. I think I go to fourth this time though. Nope. Third gear it is. just the dirt road is a bit of a problem if you want to use a drag car. But on the other hand, you're not supposed to use drag cars. 14,000 something, which is good enough for 13th. Top 15, top 20 to start with. First look at scores, that's okay for me. Of course, I will go back there later and try to improve there. That's for the jump. Go to the escape, same situation. Drag car. Automatic this time and on keyboard settings, so I'm not on wheel settings or anything, which means I have to tap the brake to take the corners. But it's not a speed test, so you do not need to stay within the white lines on the outside. It's an escape test. That means you can go all over the place. Hitting the nitro here. Try to keep it together on this corner. And then jump into the woods, and that's where you need to be lucky. If you can go in between the trees, you can score pretty high. Yeah. There's one problem though. There's a river. So I might have scored a few hundred points more if there wasn't a river. But nevertheless, 14,201. Best of the French list at that moment, and second place overall. That's for the escape. The drift, that's where the first problem shows up, meaning that it's European, and normally I use a Mazda and it's not allowed. Asian cars are not allowed, Japanese mainly are not allowed, so I couldn't use the RX-7. I tried with the Z4, was not that good. BMW M5 is a bit wide, so I basically I went for the Dodge Charger 1969. Second gear all the way. Manual with drift settings. Also the charger is, well, more or less a bit wide, so it makes it tricky for here. You can hit that barrier. That's why you sometimes see me use the boost or the nitro to sort of pull you out of the corner or get into a drift. I tried the Z4 and I just got that at times 99, so only scoring 270 or something. But the charger is pretty good in drift. That's also the one I use for American qualifiers and stuff like that. It is a bit wide though, but yeah, it works. Fifth at the moment in the overall for this event. That's for the drift. Yeah, quickly show you the Monster Arena. Also there it's first look and score, so not all landings are perfect yet, but also here we see. Normally in this arena I use the Skyline, which is not an option, see we can't use Japanese cars, so I went for the Challenger. Cherokee might work as well, but it is raining here, so you might have some problems with the landings with the Cherokee while it's raining, and also with the grip. So that's why I went with a Challenger. Only recently I put all my monster specs at 12.99, and yeah, this is definitely not bad. I'm using it more and more lately. Not a problem that I miss 1,000, because you come up there twice on each side. You have to come up 4 times for this combination upcoming here now. That's a 9,000 combination, so that 36,000 that is up there, and that can even be more if you risk doing a double Misty or something, or triple Misty through those 500 points. But playing with a keyboard, that is a bit tricky to make the landing on that, so you might lose more points than you can actually gain. The route is pretty simple. I go up, I go left, I go up again, and I go left again. And then the third and the fourth time that I go up, I take a right. So twice left, twice right. That's sort of the idea. If all goes right in this route, which is not the case in this run, you can score around 79 to 80,000. Also there, I had to throw it away to the right, otherwise I would have fallen down. So, third time up, so we go right this time. And I might have to check that because, well, it lacks a bit of acceleration, so it might be a good idea to put it full acceleration for this arena. I think I have it full speed. Here you can jump through the loops, get a combination there, that's also a possibility, and then come back for this tower to finish. I'm going this way now, and then try to make that bit of nitro jump here on the 1000. Gives you 3,000 normally, but only good landing as well. But for a first go, 70 plus is not bad. Always have to realize there are people out there who don't even gonna get 70,000 plus in the next 3 days and a half, so good enough. Which is at this moment dirt. It's getting more and more interesting, I can tell you. The time attacks, I did one run, so the times are nowhere near as what it should be. In the brand time attack, they are giving us the Dodge Ram in dirt spec. Personal opinion is that that car is probably one of the worst in the game. Not only in dirt, but definitely in dirt. It has wheel spin, the acceleration is, well, nowhere near the top specs in dirt, and speed is not that good either, so you're giving it some help with some nitro, and before you know it your bar is empty, and then you go uphill and you're going nowhere. I'm also not really familiar with this track, so I just had Jesus check there, so I kinda, oh, okay, let's jump that direction. Is it faster this way or stay on the road? I don't know. It is a first look and score, so that's basically what I'm doing here. Looking where can we cut, is it faster or is it not faster? And here we are. No more nitro, uphill, bit of a problem. Also here, not so sure going around is the option. You might be able to come over the hill there. I am guessing that this will be the final line, straight to the finish, sort of, through the trees, but... I've done one run where I crashed into a tree, so this is the second run, actually. It's also why I suddenly won 5 seconds halfway. Was stuck on a tree the first run. 124, first time it's 111, so it's neat improvement and probably also a bit of a different route. Then we come to the time attack. We have done this track before with a brand time Lamborghini Miura. This time you can use all performance specs except for the Japanese. So I take out the Huayra. It is changed a little bit, I think. This first part is indeed the reverse track from the Miura, but here and there they do well, an extra block or something, I think. Also here, not a problem. That is how we did it with the Miura. But when we had it, we came from the other side, of course, so... There is traffic, it is full of parked cars and bicycles and garbage and all kind of people jumping about, which you can actually crash into, strangely. Of course here you have to go through the building, underneath it, instead of going around following the GPS. You can hit a few cars here and there, and then if you retry they will not show up in the next run. Over here we go right. I'm not sure we did that with the Miura. Some reason I thought we did a larger curve with that one, but I'm not sure. Nope, and hitting stuff. Also this one is sort of a first look. I think the first time it's 130 or 131, something like that. And I don't even know what did I even have a 130 something? 140. So I guess there will be more videos posted of this qualifier once I get the run together. 138. 44th. That's a good joke. 131 is the fastest time so far. So we will see. And now, to finish it off, the Pumpkin Island, as I call it. I think it's somewhere in the east coast. Obviously, seen the qualifier is East Valley or something. Speed trap. Now, this is probably a little mistake by the devs. It is announced as a performance spec speed trap, but we could use all kind of cars, and as you can see, including drag specs. So we are doing a speed trap with a drag spec. You can use drift cars, you can use monster trucks. Probably will be a mistake. It wouldn't surprise me if they do a quick maintenance tomorrow or something to fix this, and then you have to do it again. Doing 434 there at number 3. You can use them back on track sort of to avoid heated tires all the time. But nevertheless you need to wait. You can't really crash anywhere here, so you need to wait till your nitro fills up. So we scored number 3 first. Now I'm going to number 1, and if everything goes right you can get over 500 kilometers an hour here. As you can see here, 505. Now we turn around, we need a full nitro bar again, and we are going to number 3. On the left you see number 4, and that normally you do that with the normal specs. You do that coming through the houses there in front of us now, through that gap there, then you can score 4. It's not possible with the drag car. The drag car spins out every freaking time if you go in between those two houses. So we scored number 2 here, 410, and now I need to wait. Because we need to score number 5, which is on the end of this lane. So I'm gonna turn around because I only have a half bar of nitro, which is not the idea, of course. We are in a crew here and we are not really giving each other slipstream, and well, there is a reason for that. It's already tricky enough to handle the drag car, especially with the keyboard, so getting draft, it might give you a higher score, but you might also lose the car. So 410, okay, so we 200 kilometers here, that needs to be improved. So we need to do number 4. I'm going all the way around. Second or third gear, so the and always throttle control to not heat up the tires too much. So we're going towards number 5, and then you turn left going through the field and hit the nitro, and then you can score around 400 here, something. 399, I scored 409 once in one of the runs. And then you have 20 seconds left. There's not much you can improve, although probably gonna try. Which is the lowest? I think I'm going to go back for number 2 or 3 or something. And I just noticed that number 5 can be way higher. So eventually I don't improve anymore. But still, 437 average is good enough for second place at the moment. While Paraglider also in this run here, I think he's up to 445 meanwhile in the ranking, but we're still 1 and 2 last time I checked. So first look and scores video for the new qualifier. I'm just can't remember the name. I will guess when uploading I will call it East Valley or something. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.